এক্সিট 4-এ আছে উনি।
আচ্ছা, এক্সিট 4-এ আসতে বলেন। হালিম ভাই, ভাই একটু তাকান, এদিকে আমার দিকে তাকান, স্মৃতি থেকে যাও।
সামনে থাকেন, ছবিও নেন। স্পেস ক্লাবের মেম্বারশিপ আছে প্লাস
আমাদের কত পড়ছি ডিজিটাল ইউনিভার্সিস লাইফ স্টোর
Yes, no, I'm from Guwahati. Yes, very, I know Guwahati very well. So,
very pleased to know you, sir.
yes, so you are on professional trip or holiday?
Some professional.
Okay, okay. Florida.
Yes.
Orlando. Nice place. Disneyland?
Very close to.
Oh, very close to that.
Here I can take my card.
Okay, no, do please do.
আমি ভিডিও করতেছি, পরে ছবি করতেছি, জান।
My name is Donna Okatichi, and it's a pleasure to welcome you to the SME for Labour Women's Achievement Awards reception here at the House of Commons. Like many women in this room, I wear many hats. I'm a mum, a business owner, and tonight I'm here as this, being celebrated for their own achievements. Like many women in business, SME for Labour makes such a difference. We champion small and medium-sized enterprises, the lifeblood of our economy and the backbone of our communities, the same. Tonight we celebrate you, the women who challenge convention, who lift others and who make a difference every single day. Whether in business, public MP, to say a few words before our host, Emily Darlington, MP, takes over. Thank you.
It's always very entertaining. I'm Tonya Antoniazzi, I'm the Member of Parliament for Goa, and I'm so happy to be here celebrating alongside this year's winners of the SME for Labour's Women Achievement Award. Proud to see, ex-pupils of mine playing for Wales and seeing, young people getting out there and achieving their dreams. I heard from, it's not me by the way, I heard believe in women. Invite women and girls to come to do work experience with you. The one thing I really enjoy as a mum, as a carer to my mother later on in her life, and just doing everything that keeps you going.
I am the 586th woman ever elected to this Parliament. That's less than the number of MPs that currently sit in the House. When I say ever, I mean ever, since this Parliament was first established. I'm the second Emily ever elected. So you can imagine for my colleagues who have less common names than Emily, I think it's been one of the top 10 girls' names forever, for the last 100 years, they are often the first with their name. I'm sure you're the first, Tonya, of the stats. Let's look at what women actually contribute, not just to our social value, not just because it's an equality issue, but actually to the nation, because we have brilliant minds and ideas. It's brilliant businesses, because we know how to work and build teams, but it's also good voices. And in order to help you do it, I have the pleasure of introducing Rhiannon Davis. This isn't, I swear, a Welsh takeover, but just one story before I bring you on, Rhiannon. The reason I'm here is because of my Welsh great-grandmother, who taught all 8 of her children to read in a tiny mining village in Wales, which led to opportunities to not just work in the mines, but become teachers and nurses, and then for their children to go to university, and then for her great-granddaughter to be the first in our family and the second Emily ever to be elected. And I'm proud of educating her girl children as much as her boy children and being ambitious for them as much as the other. So with those two, build people who are values we share and whose ambition we share. Thank you, Rhiannon.
Thank you. Good evening. So my name is Rhiannon Davis and I am the Director of Labour Women's Network. And we all know how that feels like sometimes when you come up against the harassment, the sexism, the feeling that I'm a member of LWN already. Please do go take a look or come and have a chat to me, and I'd love to talk to you about what we do. Thank you.
Just to say, I just want to flag up that the LWN has been a crucial. What we see is exactly what's happening right now, where this chamber is being used to divide this country. So whether you make it here or not, give us some words of inspiration.
Some words of inspiration, okay.
Oh, sorry, we have to take pictures.
So, is that all okay? Can you hear me okay? It's a little bit of a shock to find out that I was going to get this evening. And I thought it might just be worth sharing a little bit about who I am, not so much what I do. So I grew up in a hill in Scotland, which is probably not immediately obvious to anybody because I spent over 30 years in London.
And I grew up in a council estate there until I was 10 years old. My dad had a small business, he rented it initially and then over time he bought it. Across the tech sector, mainly in companies running legal teams. So about 6 years ago when I was 49, late in life I guess, I made this saying it should look like the way that society looks. We hit almost 50% of our audience not being white. Here tonight is Sophie England from Meta.
I'm not going to say too much because I have to say, I didn't know, I knew I was going to come to the awards, but I didn't know I was actually going to say anything until about 2 hours ago. And during that time, everyone who's a working parent will know it's half term. I had to make dinner, new things to talk about. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about being a woman today. You said talk about resilience, and I work to work every day. It's really, really hard. And I have an amazing network around me. I have a great boss. Working is becoming a bit more normal. And shared parental leave is amazing. Not enough people do it, so I can't champion it enough. But there is so much more we need to do. Things like proper paternity pay, dads get 2 weeks off, so there is amazing work going on, but we just have to keep doing more. So sorry that hasn't been mostly positive, but it's real. So I just want to
Good evening, everyone. It's a true pleasure to be here tonight, and I'm very honoured to receive this award. I'd like to thank SME for Labour for this wonderful evening for celebrating women's leadership and resilience, starting from scratch. A new country, a new language, and a long road back to the profession I loved. Today, I'm proud to stand here as a fully qualified GP with the privilege of caring for people in the community.
We may not have shared the same experiences, but as you said, we share the same determination and spirit. So just, fantastic. And can we all get an appointment with you as a doctor?
Right. Our next recipient unfortunately can't be here with us, but has sent a wonderful colleague to come and accept her award. And
I'm not going to lie, what I'm going to say is never going to top that. Sonia is really, really honoured to have received this recognition from SME for Labour. For her, supporting women in business isn't a party political issue. It's about ensuring that women from every background
And Health and Development Partnership. Business, and obviously to all the other women who just presented their case. I continue about everyone's time. I think my story as well, as you can hear from my accent, I'm coming from Germany. 10 years ago I entered this country as a student. Back what Emily and Tonya said before. My husband and my father are here as two great men that have been leading me on my journey in the last 10 years. Without them I couldn't really do it. And a woman's health in the workplace and in our environment. So now imagine if we would have a better preventative care. And I wish you all a nice evening, and thank you again, Donna.
We've got 2 awards remaining. The next award is for Kitty Usher, who is an economist, and unfortunately Kitty could. And our last award is for Kate Nichols from UK.
Yeah.
yes, I did. Yeah.
So nice. Take a picture, Mike is distributing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think there is.
Sure.
Stephen Tim.
Yes, couple of times.
That's right. Yes. Oh no, I'm not sure about that. I know. We have to keep winning.
Yeah.
Necessarily Labour organisation, but such an important one. Maybe not traditional, but the reality is it is traditional. It shares our values, and it is what we need to do to make sure that we are representing everybody, but also that we know them. So this is a movement. It's a movement built on people from all walks of life, and that includes each and every one of you here in the room. So work with us, and we'll work with you, and actually we can make this country the very best in the world. Thank you. Oh, another picture. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Excuse me. I know. It's a long way to go. Yes, a long way to go.